Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the very next one in line. It's basically the other Richie Sambora replica that I did, and initially it was like completely black. As you know, my girlfriend just nicknamed it the Black Hole guitar. Check out my my review of it. Not actually review, more like when I was talking about how I built it, and just the presentation of it. Link down in the description below. And on one hand, I know that completely black guitars are kind of looked down upon by a lot of people, and on the other hand, I personally wanted to keep that pick guard because I put so much work into finding it. It had no 3-ply, no nothing, so it was completely black also on the edge, because with most black pick guards you kind of get that white fringe around, which is kind of like the middle ply. Sometimes it's good if you're going with something that also has some sort of contrast to it, like some chrome hardware or something. But when you really want a pitch black, pitch dark black vibe going on, you don't want to have any of those things. And finding a 1-ply black pick guard is harder than you think. For white, for white it's a lot easier. For black, not so much. Curiously enough, so I put this. I slapped back the old Squire, hardware that it had. So it's coming with the HSS configuration. Nothing fancy there, all standard. Just Again, like all of them, a bit out of tune. I need to set them up before finally give them off, just because I kind of unworked my whole modifications that I did previously, and it took me like 2 solid weeks to take care of all these guitars. So now I just need to tune them up. Actually, they all have the setup perfectly done. It's just that they're kind of going out of tune because I haven't stretched the strings properly, which begs the question, is the setup really done correctly? Yes, it is. It's just that I already did setup multiple times before on these things, and they're rock solid, but the strings are new, so they're not really properly stretched. What else? So everything is restored with white. Personally, I never really liked this combination of black and white. I find it as the cheapest looking thing ever. It makes guitars, in my opinion, look like a plastic toy, when in reality they're great instruments. But yes, just something about the pure black with pure white. If the black would have some sort of transparency or some tint or some hue or some pattern, or if the white would be a bit more aged, a bit more creamy, yellowish, greenish, sort of like a lime, sort of like a mint green, something. But when it's just pure black and white, it kind of looks awkward. In my opinion, I never liked this combination, but I know that this is the original Fender model that everyone has in their mind, because this was, if I'm not mistaken, I think this was the first ever combination to be released. So it's kind of like a staple in the industry, but just something about me that doesn't like it. Like I said, if it has something in it, I immediately love it, especially with some chip marks, some whatever. It already flips the whole equation. I love those guitars. But again, fretwork that I put into it, I'll never get my money back for it, but it doesn't matter. It plays amazing. I hope the new owner will be happy with it. What else is there to say? I think really nothing except for the fact that it hurts to sell them, but I purposely want to get used to it. So yeah, I did not remove the sticker just because there's no point. I kept this pick guard for so long intact the way it came from the factory. It has the foil on top. Sticker is obviously on top of the foil. Same thing with the back plate. It has the foil. So I thought now that I'm selling it, why would I just remove it now? Let it look as it's untouched, because it really is untouched. So yeah, also has the plastic covers on the pickups. Not this one because it flew away somewhere, but I don't know. Anyway, you get the idea. Let me know what you guys think about this guitar, about the way it looked before, about the way it looks now. And especially about my small rant with the color combination. Are you a fan of this thing, or are you more on my side of how I view things, or I don't know, just let me know what your thoughts are. And until next time with our next reveal, I guess this is it for now. So I was probably say bye. Yeah, good.